All
We're
right.
live, baby. We live.
Hey everybody, to our millions and millions of fans out there. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are the Crohn's Veteran, and to my left, to my left, who we have over here? Jordan, and we have CJ. You guys, today is Wednesday, and we want to do something called What It Do Wednesday, you guys. So today's topic
Yep.
really focusing on fatigue, lack of energy, and how do you deal with having irritable bowel disease while working a full-time job, you guys. So let's get it poppy, guys. What you guys have for me today?
All right. Well, great topic, Renika. Definitely on point today, very, very relevant because I do work a full time job. I've been, I'm one of the, now I'm really learning that not a lot of people with IBD are just, able to work. So I kind of feel like I work for people sometimes, like for all the people out there that want to work, they can't, type thing. And so, but I definitely struggle with the fatigue part and the kind of tired part of Crohn's. And
Right.
so it's very hard for me to feel rested, and also I'm kind of a guy that likes to feel productive, and so I'm kind of, I try to get a lot of things done, and because of that, I very rarely sit down, and so when I do sit down, I almost can just fall asleep immediately. So,
That's scary.
Do you
You
stay
know
and
what?
so
asleep?
mm,
Do you stay asleep
do
for long?
um no, I'm kind of, a light sleep, kind of like a light sleeper too, you know, and so no, I can, it's not hard to wake me up or anything like that. And so that's something else too. Like, at nighttime, like if there's something off or weird or something that kind of happens, I'll like, wake up and like, almost annoyed, like, and then, but then it can take me a little bit to go back to sleep. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes. And so, yeah, so you know, it's also for me, like, it's kind of like a no nap lifestyle a little bit. And
Amen.
so,
I'm not a napper.
and so I doesn't say I don't like naps, but I feel like if I get too much sleep, it's just gonna ruin everything later.
I
I
don't
mean, I
know.
took a nap earlier and I woke up even more tired, so there's
Mm,
that.
But you know,
mm-hmm.
guys, it's amazing because even having irritable bowel disease and when you're in remission, like the fatigue is kind of like, hey, I'm here. I know for me, like first thing in the morning, I get about 8:30, 9 o'clock, right? When I'm not having a group at 10. When I get up, within the first hour, it's like I've been beat up automatically. Like I feel like I want to lay on the couch, watch TV, for I had a nap for about 20 minutes. My body just kind of like shuts down automatically. I'm looking like, well, dang, am I going through a little flare? So it's kind of uncomfortable because you don't understand like working a full-time job and plus going to work and having irritable bowel disease, it can be really stressful. It can be
Mm.
stressful. Like that's one of my biggest fears is with the stress. So I know it's a bad habit, but I've been drinking these Red Bulls. I know it's a bad habit, y'all. Don't drink Red Bulls. But but Red Bull,
Renika,
At least the sugar-free one, the blue one.
Renika.
You need
yeah,
to get
sugar
the
free.
blue. Okay, the carb
This
one.
sugar
Okay,
free, and
good,
it
Oh
has
my
less
gosh.
carbonation. So
good, good,
shout out to
good.
Red Bull. You wanna holler at your girl? I'm right here.
Right.
Can't get the
So
plug.
like, so do you have wings? So like you have wings and stuff. So.
But yeah, but the Red Bulls, I had about like two, and I've been buying them like every freaking other day, like two, like about one Sunday for Monday and Tuesday, about Tuesday for Wednesday and Thursday. It's getting bad, but fatigue is very bad, you guys. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll try to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I be trying to push through it, but about 3:30 in the afternoon, it's like I can't open my eyes up. It's hard to
I
open my eyes.
know, and so I gotta figure something out.
Do you
You
guys
know.
is the fatigue part of the symptoms for your use for your Crohn's disease, or do you think it's part of your meds? It's coming from your meds.
For me, it's
I'm not
just Crohn's
overweight for
disease.
me. Yeah,
For
I
me,
take
it's
a
just
one
straight up.
medication. Yeah, I take Stelara once a month. So after that, I take nothing else. This is
Mm,
basically a symptom of the Crohn's is fatigue,
mm,
chronic fatigue, but the fatigue is more significant going through a flare. I'm not going through a flare. You going through a flare, Jordan? Did you know of?
no, I mean, I'm just living this life, that I've gotten, important things taken out of me, so I have like permanent diarrhea type thing. And so like so I'm so as I mean, my day always starts on empty. Like my day always like the previous day comes out when I wake up when I wake up in the morning. So I always start the day like my gas tank always starts on empty,
Gotcha.
like in the morning. And so I have to kind of like so that like so
Yeah.
I'm usually whoo wow, I don't feel like going anywhere.
That's
Then I'm like, and then I feel like that. Then I have to like take a shower and then go to work.
That's
So
Wow.
really that's really that's really big, bro. Because I kind of start my day on the same thing. I'll wake up and then obviously when you wake up, you go to the bathroom and you use
bathroom.
it. Like
Yeah, but
initially
I
off the
come out
rip.
like some kind of shell shock World War II,
Oh my
thing,
God.
type thing. Like, wow, that was a lot. That
Let out me there,
Yes.
I
nigga.
feel like
Yes.
I feel like my life is just like that was a life changing experience in there, and then now I have to fucking go to work.
I'm
Like no
glad I
time
just
to
started my
fucking
day
like no time to reconcile anything. So
7 a.m. starting your day off just like that.
What's
right,
Lord.
yeah, and so
about this, the having like these chronic, symptoms of diarrhea, and then once we get done, it's kind of your body's like, who you be like going through the, I call it going through the recovery process of what you just did, and by the time you recover from that, you're going through the fight all over again. So your body never actually recovers from it, and it can really be very draining, especially
Hmm.
getting up all times of the night, going to the restroom, and
yeah.
then hey, you scared to go to sleep because your stomach hurt, and then before you know it, it's 8 in the morning. We work by 8. Well, half the time you work, but it's kind of like it's overwhelming at times.
Yeah, drained. Yeah,
Hmm.
drained is a good word. For me, like I feel like some like my stomach can feel like kind of like I always feel like it's like a pot, it's like a hosed like a hosed out barrel or something. Like just just like empty. I feel like like someone's like power washed like I've been power washed out.
Yeah.
Like like I have like nothing. You know, I'm starting from absolute zero. Like I gotta like put some calories back in me, type thing. And so it's kind
Do
of
you
like a
be
ground
cramping, Jordan, when you go?
like bloating, like especially like the medicine. Like if I miss a scoop and then kind of make up for it, that can kind of like kind of put like a series of events because like my body's like, okay, well there's this artificial kind of braking system that happens, and
Right.
so that usually creates like a lot of like bloating and gas and like because it's kind of like my body's like just type thing of everything in it because otherwise everything's like almost like ski slope, like, and so no matter what it is,
For
and so yeah,
me,
so that's and so that's what and so my biggest thing with this kind of with work and stuff is yeah, like how do you gauge being too sick to go to work when you're when you feel like that every morning when
It's
when you violently expel yesterday every morning,
yeah,
and so
you
and so
decide
you're
then
like,
and there, am I
and then
getting
you
up to
come
go?
come out of the bathroom like stumbling with 1,000 yard stare and stuff.
you know, I remember when I was like that, where it was like the thought of me eating a piece of anything, I think I had to get myself prepared for that 5 hour effect of it. When I eat
Mm,
something at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, by 12 at midnight, I know I'm gonna be up in the bathroom. And that
mm,
is a very hard thing to do, man. And it's kind of like, damn, before you know your body's going through, you breaking down all the type of, I'm sorry, it's just your body breaking down. You are becoming feel like you're anemic. You going to the bathroom a lot. You getting dehydrated, and then you start to feel like you're getting sick. You get chills. You get a hot
Weak.
flashes.
oh yeah, I'm dehydrated like
Start to feel
all the
weak.
Pass
time,
out.
even right now
Hmm.
type thing.
It's scary. Oh my God. My best friend's over here a little while ago, about maybe like a month ago or whatever. And I was telling her about Crohn's, and I had her diagram up. And she said, wow, you go through all that, friend? I was like, yeah. She said, I did not know. You never told me. I said, it's not easy to explain about your stomach. Like you gotta go to the bathroom every 5 hours. It's not easy to explain it to somebody all the time. Like it gets
Mm,
overwhelming to talk about it, even myself, but talk about it to somebody else. No, I was not there. So
mm.
I remember driving home from work. I used to live an hour and a half from my job, and me driving home was kind of like, I don't know how I made it home one day. I was driving my car. My eyes was low. I was like, God, just take the wheel. I promise you. I don't know how I even made it. I was so lethargic. I had to pull us out the road at least 3 times. I could not drive home no more.
Mm.
It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, there's been many times, yeah, I've been just tired, or even especially, well, I've been like, just Omaha is the weather. The weather here is crazy. Like you'll find yourself in some like storms that would just change your life type thing. And so you're like, wow, like I really gotta, like you're just like white knuckling the whole thing, type thing. So like, just I'm going 10 miles an hour, and even that feels fast, type thing, because
Scary
I
too.
said here you'll see everybody who didn't take it seriously all over the place.
I don't understand the roads and stuff.
Yeah. He's like, they're wrecked, they're wrecked, they're wrecked, they're wrecked. And so police everywhere, all these things, and you're just try to. It's like, I just want to get home, man. All I want to do is get home.
I got things to do.
I don't care how long this takes.
I was
I just don't want anything bad to happen. Like,
right. That's
but
scary.
yeah, I mean, I remember like I had like a patch of black ice. Like, I don't know if I told you all that, but like one winter, and then like in the car, and I actually was able to correct. I was like, oh my gosh, it was like, but and I was able to correct the car, but the car behind me didn't correct.
Dang.
It hit the same ice, and like the whole car turned sideways, and then like their whole car. So I look at the rearview mirror, you can see the like fucking like coming like this, and then and they bounced out the bumper of the car.
That's scary.
Yeah, yeah,
Speaking
that
of
was pretty.
storms
That
and
was
stuff,
that was a lot. I was just trying to go home. Like literally, I was driving home type thing.
What are you saying, Renee?
speaking of storms, when I remember when I used to work like about 25 minutes from my job, I mean live my job in Greensboro, um, and we had a snowstorm. They said, well, the snow was coming. So where we were at my job, the snow hadn't got there yet, but it was coming. But where I lived was already there. So I had to go take my client some medication. And as I go on the highway to get home, of course, Crohn's said, well, you know what? I want to show up today. My stomach started hurting really bad. And I said, oh my God, okay, I can get home. As soon as I get to Greensboro, where I used to live, it was bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. It's like the more I drove, the more my stomach was hurting. And it didn't wait until I got right into my gate. The gate was stuck. We couldn't even get into the gate because it was frozen. When we finally got to the gate, my car slid in the parking lot, and I could not even get my car from the front gate to my apartment. I had to walk home. As soon as I got into my door, I just laid it by the skin of my teeth. That's how bad I was hurting. Now think about the snow, the travel, and Crohn's all together in one. That was bad.
I have a
It was
question for
bad.
you, Renika. Do you think because of the weather, our body fights more to stay warm?
Yes. Yes. Are you cold right now, CJ?
Um, Not really. I'm wearing a hoodie and sweats.
Me too. Yes,
Yeah.
I think our body do because I know me. I'm anemic. I'm
Same.
plus size. I'm anemic, and my heat is on like 7 to 8 in here. I have on socks
24/7.
and two shirts, two sweatshirts.
I guess
Yeah, I think
I guess I've been in Nebraska too long or something. But I am I do like I always bundle up, but one of the funny things here is like no matter how cold it is, no matter how cold it is, at nighttime you'll see somebody in shorts.
But you also think where you're at
Like
though.
they'll be like in a hoodie, and they'll be like a hoodie and basketball shorts, and like and something like that,
Think of
Jordans
the
or something.
demographic though.
I mean,
Who
is
who
this is
who's
it
gonna go out there in shorts and a hoodie?
not me?
Exactly.
yeah.
I'ma just
But
keep it a buck.
I've had, but I knew, but
Keep
a
it a
friend of
buck. Come
mine,
on now.
a friend of mine, he was a Marine though. A friend of mine though, like he was he did like year round. Like I used to work with him, and like year round, like it'd be like negative 10 and like blowing wind, and he'd just be in a hoodie, like a zip up.
Nah, bro.
You must have
And
a lot
And
of
so
even
blood.
us, bro. I was a Marine and I was cold. I was like, nah, it's too cold for
no, this dude,
me.
like, no, like he didn't have a
Nah.
jacket, like he didn't have a coat, like all he had was a hoodie. Like a hoodie and like a polo, like he'd be like in a polo,
You in the
like
wrong area, bro.
a polo shirt, in a zip up hoodie, and that's what he wore like all winter.
I don't mean no harm, but I have never had a coat that kept me warm in my whole life. Now I have
Oh,
a
I
I
do.
oh, I
I mean, I
do.
got some coats. Don't get me wrong, I got some thick coats, but I don't care. If you outside the cold, I'm cold. I can have on socks, long johns,
Mhm.
sweatpants, socks, Tim boots, coat. I'm still cold.
Yeah.
I've never been warm and cold. Never. I got some
Man,
big wool coats, and I always be cold.
I, I bought a I did buy a jacket because just because of where I live, just because of where I live or whatever. I did buy a jacket. I think last year or the year before that, but that was actually like I wanted like an Arctic coat, something like it, but it wasn't like thick. I wanted something that was like kind of like I was like yeah, like a lightweight, but like really, really, really like insulated jacket or whatever. And that thing is great. It has like little like hand things to cover your top of your hands and stuff, and
How about a
like
hood? Got a hood on it?
yeah, it has like a removable hood on it or whatever. It has like tons of pockets and everything. I bought it on Amazon or whatever. It's like a ton of different colors or whatever. But yeah, but it's actually like it's because I say it gets like super cold here. I said it could be like weeks, like below freezing or whatever. So
I'm
So I
good. I
have a
don't think.
question for you guys. Do you guys in the
mhm.
cold, do your guys is like hands and feet stay cold?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
like
Mine
oh
do.
yeah, like
Like as soon as they get cold, they just stay cold.
yeah, well, it's real easy to for here, like that's what that's what's gonna kind of uh like frostbite first is gonna be your like your fingers and toes and things like that. So
If
so you
my
gotta
feet
be
cold, if I'm cold and if my feet get warm, my whole body's warmed up.
yeah.
But I had to sleep. I sleep in socks. Like you know, can catch me walking around here with no shoes on my feet. When I was younger, I was a barefoot queen. But as I got older, I got to have on slippers on all the time, socks on my slippers. I sleep in flannel nightgowns and flannel pajama set. Matter of fact, I just bought one today. A flannel pajama set. I will show y'all, but I want to see it. I don't see it.
like
Gang.
yeah, yeah, we keep it warm in here, like because I'm not about to, I feel like oh that's nice, Renika.
Flannel.
Like,
Love it. I can't wait.
like I feel like what's the point of having a job if I can't have it as warm as I need type thing.
In
Like
my job, I
like
got this space heater in my office. I'm in space heater. I sit down with my heater right in front of my feet. It's like a violation because of the heat, whatever. But I said, listen, I have a medical condition. I cannot be sitting here, my toes frozen. I can't type. I said, if I get aggravated, I can't work when I'm cold. I have to have this type of alternative work appliances so I can be able to work efficiently and effectively. So I got me a space heater.
Nice.
yeah.
It feels so good. I like, yes, come through. They call it Sonya sauna. Thank you.
Right. Yeah,
I
there's
don't play that.
well, I haven't. Yeah, I'm gonna see where based on where I sit in there because I sit by the window at work or whatever. So I'm gonna be curious, how cold it gets because yeah, it's no joke. So
Yeah,
that's hot.
Jordan.
Do what?
You bring a space heater to your job? A space heater?
I don't know, and so I don't know. I haven't asked yet. So I
Um,
mean, there's definitely I have lots of plugs by my feet. So I don't know. I mean, I guess the only yeah. I mean I don't know.
they have the one where they're like just like it's a fan, but it blows out
Mhm.
hot air, not necessarily the one that got like the touches is hot, not that kind, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
hot air on your face.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like $10 here where I live in a place called Roses. Today I saw these it's foot warmers. It's foot warmers, massagers. Put your feet in there, keep your feet warm, and then massage your feet at the same time. I saw that five and below. You have five and below? Where y'all at?
Yeah.
Five and below.
Oh
Five
yeah,
below.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been in there, but we have one nearby here.
Dude, these came from five and below. These $5 don't pay.
Looks nice though.
Thank you.
For
Yo,
real.
TJ, they had so many like rug rest ornaments in there. Like it's so cute. Like I said, oh, they go to old school. all kind
Did you
of
cop?
Rugrats
Did you cop any?
cartoon. Huh?
Did you cop any?
I didn't because I don't even have Christmas tree up yet. I'm no, I didn't get none. Mm-mm.
It's too early. I mean, we still
I
got
just
another
bought
month.
actually some Crohn's Veteran stuff.
It was banned them. They was banned
Did
Christmas
you?
trees all.
What'd you get?
I got the purple hoodie. So I got
My
the
man.
purple hoodie and I got I got face mask for me, Lindsay, and Grayson. So and then all different colors. So we each got our own type thing. And
That's
so
lit.
and then I got like one of those the fanny packs or whatever. And so a black one. So I'm gonna get that to Lindsay. So
That'd be nice.
mm,
That's
so,
nice.
so
That's
so she can
nice.
kind of walk around with that. So
Which you should like somebody I love is a Crohn's, a colitis warrior. I see you. I
right.
see.
That's nice.
Hmm.
Ooh. Get
Right.
that for your special
Yellow,
person, your significant
yellow, yellow.
other for Valentine's Day.
Somebody especially in your life got Crohn's disease.
I said you had a voice go.
Get him this, get yourself this
Yeah, like
present.
exactly. This Christmas type
This
thing.
Christmas. 20 $29.99.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David.
Right.
It's pretty good though. Like it's just amazing because
Mhm.
I met this lady on Instagram where she is actually a caregiver of her. I think her son has some. She was like, I was like, Dang. Even my mom, she was like, girl, get me one of them Chrome shirts. I was like, well, your word. She was like, yeah, I'm wearing that shirt. I was like, girl, she will too. I can't believe she on this line yet.
I will say, like, I mean, the only thing I wish is a little bit is that it had like the website. Damn, I almost should have told Morgan to do that. I mean, part of me wants like his people. I mean, because you have to like, I guess you could Google Crohn's Veteran and it still comes up, but um, just to make things idiot proof, where you actually had the website on like my cousin's like hunting um show or whatever. He has his like name, like like his stuff is really really good actually. Like his branding and all that stuff is. I feel like I inspired him a little bit, but he did a lot. So
Joey, you gonna trip me out. You trip me out. You guys, so we know it's almost time for Thanksgiving. Y'all have any special requests for food? Like, how do you guys work through the holidays with having Crohn's and colitis? Like, what you guys do for food if y'all celebrate the
Boy,
holiday?
this one's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna make sure I got food to eat off the rip. I ain't playing that this time. I'm not about to go over to family house and then not have nothing, and then me try to figure out if I'm about to eat what they
Remember that's
got, or I'm about to tough it out and not eat anything. So,
what you
or
gonna do
I
then.
eat before, or you can eat before and then go. So that too.
But you like food, like for the holiday food or other kind of foods. Like, what kind of foods you want to talk about? You want to eat?
Holiday foods like Thanksgiving, like they cook a lot of things with dairy, meats, yeah, dairy and meats. That's a big one over there in our family households.
Okay. So
oh
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jordan.
I was gonna tell you guys something, but it can wait until after the stream is over.
Okay.
Okay.
So with your family, CJ, I know your immediate family know about your colitis. So what does your extended family know? Do they know about your colitis? Are they aware of what's going on with you?
I think they know that I have something with my gut, and um, I have a tough time uh, finding things to eat, and I'm on a diet, and I'm sick. But I think that's all they know. They don't know exactly what it is and what uh, exactly I'm dealing with.
Oh, my mom during the holiday, like she'll make food specifically for me. Like if she cook collard greens, she can make
Hmm.
some with like turkey meat in it. If she makes any type of string beans, she can have it with no pork in it. Even when she make her stuffing, she had me my own stuffing on the side without no pork or anything in it. So that's a good thing. Good thing about that. Like she really caters to my needs while I'm at home. But I told them like, don't do that. No, I said I can find other stuff to eat, but I feel like a little bit like I don't know. I just feel like don't do nothing extra for me. And something you mentioned, you said the word sick. When I say this, I don't want to offend anybody, but I get very offended when someone call me sick.
Hmm.
My mom and I have had this argument. I don't know how many times. I said, Mom, do not call me sick. Like, Nick, you know you sick and stuff. I said, Mom, stop. Can you please stop saying I'm not sick, please? So I had to really think about the reason and what got me so upset about the word being called sick.
Hmm.
Mm.
And I was like, is it more so as me want to put myself in another category as others? Or am I just not able to accept that I do have a chronic illness, which I do? Or do I identify being sick only when I'm in a flare? Because I don't like to hear the word, yeah, Renika, you know, Renika's sick. No, I'm not
Hmm.
sick. I feel good. But are we really sick though? That's a word. Are we really sick?
For me, I only say I'm sick only when I'm in a flare.
Okay,
I think that's only
Mm.
when I categorize myself when I'm sick. But any
got
other
you.
time, I'm always hooking and jabbing. So,
Yeah, yeah, but always.
yeah.
Right, right. Okay.
My mom
That's
also does that though. She'd be doing like my own dishes. Like she'll make a dish for the family, and then she'll do the same rendition, but like with alternatives for just like a small portion just for me, just so I don't feel left out. And actually, like I love that. I'm not gonna lie. That low key be like making my day and shit. But yeah,
it's our love, right?
yeah, it's all love at the end of the day.
Yeah. See, I like the fact that we know we're able to have people that love and care about us that would do those things for us because they don't want you to feel as if you're isolated and they want you to
Yeah.
enjoy what's going on. Um, but yeah, I really appreciate it, but I just feel like I don't want them to go over out their way. Like cookouts.
Hmm.
Britta cannot eat that pork. Do not get no, not put on her plate. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah. My mom be like, no, you can't eat that. And mom, but chill, relax. I know what I can eat. Relax. I got this. Let me
So
tell him.
sweet.
Let me tell him I got it.
Hey, we had a cookout for the fourth this year. She said, here goes some money now. Go to the store and buy everything you need. And get you some turkey hot dogs, some turkey sausage. I said, okay, Mom. I'm like, I am a girl. I got this. But they so caring about us. I can
Yeah.
really.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you, Mom. I'm listening to you.
God
Thank you, Mom.
bless. God bless
Right.
our
Yeah. I
parents,
mean,
man.
yeah, my mom is awesome. My mom is definitely awesome, and so yeah, every time I'm back home and stuff, it's always good times. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, I think it's been a good chit chat today on
Yeah.
our episode of What to Do Wednesdays. Talk
30,
about
Right.
33 minutes.
right, talking about fatigue, understanding how to get through some type of coping mechanism in the workplace. Some of the challenges we have in regards to our Crohn's and colitis with the fatigue, with the basically with us having this type of anemia or coldness or hotness. So, guys, if you have any questions for us or any concerns or any feedback, let us know. I know I would appreciate it. I'm sure Jordan teacher will appreciate it as well. So that's what I have today, and this is what we have today for Crohn's veteran. So, guys, in closing words,
We had somebody said, hi guys, exactly. What kind of coals keep you warm? Looking for recommendations. I have a healed blanket, maybe an alternative. I'll take a shirt. They are warriors also if they stick with you. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for the chats. I really can't see
Right.
them. For some reason, I only see it in the stream, not on the Twitch or the multi-stream. Um, do you think those, let me check the YouTube real quick to see if those
so what was
comments
the
are on
question?
our
What was
YouTube.
the feedback again, TJ? This what they recommend?
They said, what kind of coals keep you warm at night? Looking
Close.
for
Okay.
looking for recommendation. Yeah.
Well, I know for me, I would definitely say flannel. The flannel material keep you warm at night. And if you a person that like to wear socks, now some very inexpensive socks. Dollar Tree have these socks. They're like thermal socks.
The
You put
fluffy
them
house
on.
socks.
Yeah, no, but they're like regular socks though, but they like really really thick though.
Mm,
Like thermal socks, you wear those. And also, I would recommend you to if you need to like just put on
two or
them
three.
long johns. Yeah, or even them long john outfits because we have anemia, being anemic, have anemia, it can be very significant, especially with Crohn's and colitis. And I know for me, nighttime is my biggest factor. I wake up cold, like shaking and shivering, teeth
Hmm.
chattering, and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you for the question though and feedback as well.
Appreciate appreciate the comments on that. Hold on, what else? Let me see. No, that was a no. She said coats. Okay,
What kind of
coats.
coat?
Yeah, towards the bottom it says coats.
Oh, I recommend a wool coat, like those wool like blazers. Once again, I'm a bargain shopper, thrift store. Have some of the best wool jackets you can ever purchase outside of going to any high end department stores. But definitely, like he's like one of those. Like I know y'all guys wear like those what they
Bomber
call
jackets.
those first down, not first down. They're real popular.
The bomber jackets.
Not those. They like insulated. People gonna be going ski. They ski in them.
Bubble.
Uh. North Face. North
North
Face.
The
Face.
North Faces. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
North Face jackets are pretty good too. So that's also a good alternative as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
But definitely something to keep you warm, some good old thick insulin. I mean, insulin. Always can never go wrong with that.
Right.
Question. Good question.
Good
Hmm.
question. Let's see
Okay.
what else. Any other question, guys? While we
Well,
still
I
here.
well, I would say, anybody watching, subscribe if if you like us, tell your friends, we're trying to go, and like we're trying to go worldwide over here. Our voice is going out,
We are
like,
going worldwide.
like so yeah, www.crohnsveteran.com. You know, subscribe to the podcast. We're on Anchor. We're on
Hold on, guys. I gotta show it real quick. I got
right,
Okay,
right.
come through.
little
Uh,
drip, some drippage.
Right, right. You can,
Some
you can search
drippage.
this, crohnsveteran.com, or you can go to our Teespring store and search for Crohn's Veteran on there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have something special coming soon for that. So check it out. Support us.
Stay in tune
We
for next
appreciate,
month.
yeah, we
Next month,
appreciate the,
guys.
all the love and support, guys. Yep. Stay
Thank
tuned.
you.
Thank you for tuning in.